Alrighty, good morning. So today we've got Bulgarian split squats, reverse fly, and then kettlebell bench press off the floor. So we're going to tilt it down just a touch. We're going to try and use the dip stand I have, but we'll see how it goes. And I think this is still... Alright, and we're going to start with 25. So my biggest concern with using the bar is more setup than anything. Whoo, that's a... Hips are tight. Okay, that's too far. All right. Okay. So, in order to get better range of motion, I do have to lean forward, which makes it more glute dominant, which isn't a bad thing. Okay. All right. So, since this is a relatively new movement that I haven't done in a while, if ever, I am definitely gonna be sore. Little adaptation to it. Lunges, split squats, whatever you want to call it, or like whichever version you do. Hard. Like them, because they're hard, but it doesn't change the fact that they're still difficult. So I did make a mistake going to the grocery store yesterday, and I ended up picking up vanilla Greek yogurt thinking it'd be the same, but then I saw, added sugars, and I was like, oh shit. But the little bit of creaminess with the frozen fruit that I get, I feel like it makes a nice light dessert that's filling. So that might be a good option for me upcoming. second set was not as bad as the, it was a little more hamstring dominant, but a little more confident in the movement. All right. Ooh, yeah, that's tight. Okay, let's do something here. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So I'm trying to set up a little symmetry in my setup where on that first set with my right leg, I felt I was like twisting. So I try to mimic, like, 'cause my left leg felt fine when I was doing it. With my right leg, that felt off. So it did feel better the second time around in terms of the twisting. Of course, it was a little more difficult, but so, you know, I'm out of breath. But trying to be a little more aware of how your body's moving when you're doing these things. It's recommended start light, take your time, you know, just do a few. Okay. That's right. I want to step forward as far as I can. All right. Four, 5, 6. So on that second set with my left leg forward, I had noticed a little more hamstring pull, which is not a bad thing. Like, I do want to train my hamstrings a little bit, but I was feeling like a 50-50 split with glute versus ham. So I'm gonna get a little more glute, so I really made sure to clench that butt cheek as I was lifting. Okay. All right. on that. All right. All right. Whew. All right. Actually, grab my bar again. So, I'm gonna be doing reverse fly. So we're dropping the weight compared to the T-row. Because physically, it's harder to hold your arm out here versus here. Or here versus out there. So, catch my breath a spell. Okay. Make sure your shoulder blade is leading the charge. So I don't hit the wall, I'll turn around. So I realized halfway through that set, I was kind of letting momentum do the work to try and come to a stop and then initiate the movement. At least for, there's one thing, if you're trying to get as many reps as possible, you're trying to do as many as you can clean, then add momentum, then add partial repetition or partial range, right? So you could probably knock out like 30 reps or so like that with this. Well, might be able to do like 30 reps like that or more. But right now I'm just focusing on like good, clean form. Not necessarily trying to like bulk up. I'm just trying to work out. I had a little coffee and caffeine today, so. So, should be through this workout in close to a half hour. So it is interesting that I'm fatiguing faster with my right arm compared to my left arm. But I have noticed that when I go into my golf swing, that I feel like I get stuck going to the right, but I can really twist through on my left. So, again, if I don't have the strength and stability in that shoulder blade, I can't twist far enough. I'm not even going to say shoulder blade, but that right back quadrant. Okay. I'm going to check off these exercises, make sure I got them right, because I screwed that up last time. So 11 was, okay, 10 was reverse fly, and then 10 was Bulgarian split squat. And the last thing I have is, that's right, kettlebell bench press. All right. I'm definitely fatigued relatively quickly. Not surprised. Okay, that's done. So I'm working through a few rep ranges today. The 8 reps on the split squats are admittedly a little more experimental. You gotta see how they feel, this and that. So I might have been able to do another rep or two, maybe up to like 12 reps comfortably for those 3 sets. And then I hit 3 sets of 15 for the flies. And then I'm gonna shoot for 6+ on the bench press here. So it's kind of a nice way to, if you try and focus on complete strength, like 6 to 12 reps for 3 to 4 sets, that might kind of gas you. So the 15 reps is lighter. I got a nice, back pump, shoulder pump, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not like, I'm ready to go with the kettlebell bench press here, so. Oh man, you might be able to. So what's cool is when I started this way back when, or like I got my kettlebell and I was trying to do this, I couldn't. I absolutely did not have the strength and stability. So when I talk about better is a big word. I think I've talked about this before. Am I heavier than I was? Yes. Do I have more body fat than I used to have? Yes. Am I lifting similar weights kind of to when I was lighter? Yes. But I feel like I'm moving better. I'm more stable. I'm more ready to like throw these weights around. So I definitely feel that even though I've put on this weight, like the overall journey has made me better. So don't be afraid of just objectivity of, I used to be able to lift 45 and now I can 45 pounds 8 times and now I can only do it 4 times. Okay. How does that 45 times 4 feel compared to 45 times 8? If it feels better, you can always get back to 8. If I do this, I'm not exhausted, that's better. So, food for thought, right? Sometimes, if you feel good, you're gonna do better. So just because the numbers aren't going the way you want to, as long as you feel good. Okay. Like I used to not even be able to push that off the floor, so I'm super stoked. That's how that feels. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna call it a wrap for today. So the weather, the season's changing. It feels very fall-like out there. It's Labor Day weekend when I'm filming this. And I'm looking forward to, a new season. Of course, fall in Maryland tends to kind of go away in the blink of an eye. So we'll see how things go. All right. Okay. So if you hung out with me and did what I did, great. If you're doing your own thing, then I'm your workout buddy. Great. And if you're just starting, you're looking for inspiration, motivation, discipline, whatever, glad you found us. Let's build a community together. One. 6. 8. 9. to resume a brief 1-minute summary on Instagram so that people can kind of see what the workout is and then follow along with me in terms of rest breaks and whatnot, or just kind of, like I said, get inspiration. But happy Labor Day. I hope everyone is healthy, safe, staying hydrated, having fun, and trying to be a little bit better every day. Till next time.